All right, guys, so I just bought a Flintlock, and we're gonna be seeing it if it actually works. This is kind of behind the scenes video. We're doing a big video right here where I'm actually going deer hunting with it. But in this video, we've actually never shot this thing before and never even really looked at it that much. We gotta put it together, make sure it works, and experiment. Okay, because this is a big deal. There's a lot that could go wrong right here. But this is the one I got. It's a Flintlock. So to elaborate a little bit on what a Flintlock is, it is a muzzle loader. So you put the powder and the ball down in here. But what makes it a Flintlock is way back here. See, you put a little bit of powder right here. It's called flash powder. Push this down. This is steel. Then whenever you pull the trigger, you have a piece of flint right here that slams down, skins up against this, and puts a spark down in the powder. So it's outdated.
It's in them hear ye days.
It's literally a hear ye, hear me.
They don't even consider that a firearm.
Literally.
ATF.
I get you order this online, come shipped to my door. However, it's way harder to get the actual black powder because we have to use real black powder. 100% real black powder. I'd buy this from Germany because they don't even make it in the USA anymore.
What's that name even say on it?
Schnauzer-Nazi? I don't know what it is with Germany, but they like birds. But right here, I'm going to show you all the things that I had. So here's some of my dad's stuff. You see some of it's a little used, but this is to start the ball. We'll use that. This is the little powder thing to kind of put powder where you want it. I got obviously the balls, which are just straight round balls. That's going to be sick. The black powder. In here, I got a few more things. I got patches because you got to have something to hold the ball in the rifling, I think. Then here, I actually got the flint. So there's literally 2 pieces of flint right there. And then here's a piece of leather that kind of also holds the flint. And then right here, I got a powder thing. I think we're going to be shooting 70. So let me go ahead and set it to 70.
They're just whole numbers.
See, there's 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah, so 70 grains of real black powder is what we're going to be shooting. I don't know, I've never shot this before, but I heard that if you go less than 70 grains, it can still kill a deer, but for some reason, they're less accurate. So, and then I got this. Check this out. This might be my favorite thing. Ready?
It looks like a welder, kind of.
It's pretty interesting looking. Now, to shoot this, I need ear pro because I don't know what to expect, but I definitely need eye pro because I also don't know what to expect. Ethan, you can go ahead and be grabbing your ear pro. You might be needing it too. You might be needing eye pro. I don't know. You're just going to hide behind the phone.
Ain't our first sketchy rodeo with dangerous things.
Well, I done lost the piece. Well,
what'd you lose?
The flash pan thing. I don't think I need it.
No.
Not really. We don't really need it. But yeah, first thing, let's load up our little powder thing with the true black powder. This stuff they had to do some special shipping insurance because apparently real black powder is just a little bit volatile and sometimes blows up. So let's see what we got. This is 4F, so it's extra fine. Oh gosh, yeah.
It looks like sand.
That's all I'm gonna do, just in case something wild happens. But this stuff is expensive. I actually calculated it last night. It wasn't really that expensive. For 16 ounces, is that a pound?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It was over like $100.
For 1
most
pound?
of it was shipping. For 4 pounds. But most of it was shipping and insurance from Germany, which is apparently can just blow up on airplanes. Dumb. All right, before we do that though, let's get our flint actually locked in.
You gotta put it together.
Yeah, we gotta put it together. Oh, let me tell you, if you think this is something to put together, you should see the blunderbuss we bought. It's sitting in pieces right now, but stay tuned for that. Patches, don't need them yet. The flint, there's 2 pieces of flint. We choose which one. Kind of weird. And here's our pad. So we'll just grab a pad and we'll grab one of the flints. And then from what I can tell, you pretty much might need to trim it. We'll trim it a little bit. It's real leather, so it can really hold it in there. But there's the start of it. Now we just got to get it in there. Now the next step is we got to get that flint in the rifle. So we unscrew this, and this is not a firearm in any way, which is kind of cool.
You give the ATF about 20 minutes, they'll make it one.
They'll figure out a way to take me to jail. Then we just stick it in here, really simple. I might open this up a little bit more. But y'all seeing where this is how this is happening? We're kind of just like sticking it in there and then tightening it down. Can't see much right there because my big thumb.
There goes the flint.
Yeah, there goes the flint. I just dropped it. Put that flint right in there where it needs to be. Line it up pretty good. And
Would one of these make a good Christmas gift, you think?
Ha, it would for me. I know that. Off center. Scoot it over. Scoot over the flint, boys. We're pretty dang close right there. I say we try it. I'm gonna tighten this up good where flint don't fall out. And then shoot. We're gonna shoot this thing and see if we can get a spark. Are you scared?
No.
Should I be scared?
Probably not.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth. We're looking for a spark. Hot dog.
It does spark.
That's a spark. That ain't just a spark. Let's try it again. All right, guys, now we're gonna take this a step further. We're gonna put some powder in here, but not in the entire gun, just to, you know, see what we can expect. I don't think it's gonna be loud, but I'm gonna put eye pro on for sure. And I'm gonna put ear pro on just because I don't know, and I don't wanna find out the wrong way.
I think it's just gonna hiss. I don't know.
See, we did not put much at all, but that's a good thing. Ready? Hear ye, hear ye. All right. Well, that wasn't anything crazy, but I think it did pretty much what it was supposed to. I definitely think I'm supposed to put more than that, though.
Probably. That wasn't much.
That wasn't much. Are we ready for the real deal? We loading this thing up?
Just load it up and send it.
All right, here we go. The Kentucky long rifle. Step 1, we got to put the powder in there.
Back in the war, they'd be like, give me about 10 minutes, I'll shoot back.
Look at this, me putting the powder in, son. I feel like I'm going to stinking Gettysburg or something.
I wonder if they still fight like it's something they with.
Back in Turkey or something?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. That's probably about 65 grains. I wasn't super accurate, but. Next we going with a patch. I gotta have a patch because, believe it or not, from what I hear, these round balls ain't truly perfectly fitting. So you gotta put a patch in there to kind of be like a wad. Keep it in there. The good thing, now here's what I was thinking. I was thinking last night, dang, this is kind of expensive. But what I'm realizing is that, yeah, all this stuff is kind of expensive, but it lasts a long time. And I think it comes around still cheaper than like a 22 bullet. But I'm just gonna start it there. Reach in here and grab my starter. Ball in there. Get in there, old son. Then we're gonna start it a little bit more. And then we pull out the bang stick. Try not to break it because it's a piece of stinking pine wood or something. And we're gonna push this all the way down until it stops.
You know how you tell if they're packed in there?
How?
The rod will bounce.
Yeah, it ain't bouncing.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, it bounced. We good. Shoo, boy. Now it's getting to the scary part. I'm gonna lock this back. No, I need to lock it back once. That way it's not gonna shoot.
They ain't no safeties, are they?
No, there ain't no such thing as a safety. Oh gosh, put too much.
And the powder fell. That's why you got glasses though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
All right, come on. Hear ye, hear me. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I ain't scared.
You probably should be.
Yeah. All right, we're live. Ready?
Yep.
Boys, I missed my target bad.
The whole target?
The whole target. I was shooting at the steel target the size of me. I will say that was not as bad as I was thinking, but the delay definitely got me bad. Like it went boom. Whenever I went boom, I went, and then now I know what to expect. And it really didn't kick bad at all, even though the buttstock is conveniently shaped like a fork. It absolutely jabbed me. If you're just a dude with like a giant shoulder that doesn't fit in here, it's gonna be hurting.
It hurts.
Hurts bad. But I will say that actually worked pretty good. So now
it's raining.
it is raining.
Not good for a Flintlock.
All right, it's raining, guys. That means that this video's over. Imagine being out on the sprint lines and just start raining. Everybody's like, well, I guess we're done. And then everyone just sits down.
Shares rations.
Shares rations. I will say, pretty solid for real. But now the next thing in this video, for the main channel hunting video, I gotta get dressed up in a George Washington costume. Let's do that. Oh boys, look at my trousers. These look good, no cap.
Those look mean.
Oh, watch out.
You gotta get taller white socks.
I look it? Do I look good?
Yeah.
Fire? Fire?
You look old.
We'll see you guys on the main channel video. Now, if you don't know, ballistics gel is a gel stuff that you can shoot bullets into. You get to see penetration and what the bullet does once it actually goes through. And it's clear, so you can see what it does. We know everybody's probably thought of it, but we're gonna test it. Will a flintlock shoot through a bulletproof vest? I know everybody's been wondering. We're gonna solve the mystery today. If Ethan can figure out how to get this thing out of the box, because it is melted to it. Looking pretty good? Oh, baby.
I mean, you don't have much of a box left, but the gel's out.
All right, let's set it right here on this thing. We're gonna walk back, we're gonna fire, we're gonna let the smoke fly. What's your predictions?
Yeah, it'll go about
that far?
About 14 and a half.
Oh boy, that's a lot. I mean, coming from a round ball, what I will say is that people's killed big animals with a flintlock before. Like literally, if it walks, it's been killed with a flintlock, because guess what? If it was killed before stinking, what, 1800s, then it had to be killed with a flintlock. So there's that. Now, as for the round ball is gonna make it a little bit harder, but honestly, not really. If I put a good shot on a deer right behind the shoulder, shouldn't be much about it. It should go down pretty quick, ain't it?
Should, in theory. Yeah, it's a 50 caliber ball going through.
It is a 50 caliber ball. It's pretty heavy. It is. It don't say how many grains, but it's just pure lead.
It does have a deer on the front of it.
It does have a deer, so yeah. Hear ye, hear ye. We let it rip. I'm gonna get lined up with a little bit better.
Remember to aim a little low.
That's right. You on him?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That let it rip. Perfect shot too.
It was.
Breathing in that black powder, what it gonna do? Hot dog! Look at that! Look what a perfect thing! You see that?
That's a good wound channel.
That's a good wound channel. It went pretty deep and the ball actually deformed. We're gonna cut the bullet out right now and see what it did. If it flattened out, that's a big deal because that's good for actually hunting. We'll pop that thing out. Yeah, that's actually really good for hunting because you see what happens. What happens and why this is important is because originally the ball is about half this size. But once it flattens out, it opens up the ball, makes it bigger, and makes it do more damage as it goes in. So that's actually really good and pretty promising for me. Not to mention, that's how big the hole is going to be in and out of the deer. Pretty epic. What was you saying?
I never would have guessed it would deform like that.
Not that much. I mean, it kicks a good bit, so there's some good power behind it.
Yeah.
Now, let's see what the bulletproof vest can do. I don't know what to think. Do you have any expectations for the bulletproof vest?
It's gonna stop.
You think so?
Yeah.
Only one way to find out, ain't there?
I bet you a ration on it.
You bet me a ration that it
stops.
Okay. Bet you a ration of chicken, cheese, and rice. It are thou then.
Puts like 600 grains of powder in it.
I'll put powder in it. I'll make sure it goes through. I got this thing set to like 70 grains. I've been putting like 72 because I overspill it every time. In goes the powder. Next is my load.
I wonder if you put an egg sinker in there. I wonder if it'd be any more like aerodynamic.
I don't know. A mini ball. One thing about it is that you see these are just round balls. Even back in the day, they made these, I think these are called mini balls where they're pointed, way more aerodynamic. They really are way more accurate, but I'm using these round balls because I don't plan on shooting at far distances, and these should be very good enough for what I plan on shooting. I will say this, are you impressed so far with the accuracy and damage of the flintlock?
100%.
I am too. Realistically, we was 50 yards away. I was expecting a group back like this, not sub MOA, which is a big deal for a stinking flintlock.
I said you don't need a scope back in our day.
These guns nowadays don't shoot that good. Literally.
The barrel twist is 1 in 66.
It is. It's 1 in 66 barrel twist. If you know what that means, you know that's kind of crazy. Oh, geez. You ready to hear the yee and hear the yee?
Yep.
Well, I see where it hit. Impact right there. Did the mini ball make it through? Oh man, it didn't, but it's sure close. It broke the back. Let's grab the knife and cut it out. I should be able to just cut through this Kevlar and get to it pretty easy. Let's see how deep do you think it went? Oh,
Definitely would have hurt though.
Yeah, it hurt a little bit. Just looking at it, I don't think it really made it very deep at all in the bulletproof vest. Oh yeah. I can see the ball now. We're almost there. I'm touching the ball. Oh my goodness. You won't believe what it just did. Get it out. Would you believe that it flattened out that much? It literally flattened out perfectly.
That's over an inch.
That is wild. Now this is wild. This is way wilder. Well, regardless of anything, I think this is definitely capable of killing a deer with both damage and accuracy. So now, we're going deer hunting with a flintlock.